पांडव हो। बहुत अच्छा है। गोप गोपियां अपने को समझो ऑटोमेटिकली अति सुख को अनुभव करो। मशहूरी है। और माया के विजयी हो तो महावीर पांडव हो। फिर पांडवों में है ही एक परमात्मा से प्रीत, दूसरा कुछ नहीं। तो फिर दूसरे सभी संस्कार सहज ही परिवर्तन हो। इसलिए कहा अपना चार्ट भी रखो। और हम तो कहती मेरा 2 अक्षर का अनुभव ही ये है। मैं पर्सनल, भले आप समझो कि दादी के ऊपर तो इतने देश विदेश यज्ञ की जिम्मेदारी है, ये आप समझो, मैं नहीं समझ। जिम्मेदार एक, हम कोई जिम्मेदार नहीं, वो जिम्मेदार है। और हम उनके आज्ञा से सेवा करते। इसलिए सेवा में आनंद है। तो बेफिक्र बादशाह है, कोई फिक्रात नहीं। रात हुई सोई, हेलो बाबा, गुड नाइट, गुड नाइट। सवेरे उठी, हेलो बाबा, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग। पूरी हुई, मुरली सुनी, पढ़ी, बाकी किस बात का कोई चिंता नहीं, कोई फिक्र नहीं। अम्मा मरे तो भी हलवा खाना, बीबी मरे तो भी हलवा खाना।
सिंध में एक सितंबर को थी जन्मी, कान्हा भक्ति दादी के मन में थी। 15 बरस की थी बाबा से मिली, मंडली ने जिंदगी बदली। हुआ था दरस शिव नूर का भी, स्वर्ग सी एक नई दुनिया दिखी। रही साथ रब के जो अंत आदि, प्रकाश की मणि है अपनी दादी। वो प्यारी दादी, होनारी दादी, सबकी दुलारी है हमारी दादी, हमारी दादी।
Om Shanti. Have a loving intellect in order to become a victorious jewel. Become a mahavir. Always have the awareness that we are the Master, Almighty Authority, children of the Almighty Authority Father. All the powers are our weapons, our ornaments. A soul who has all its ornaments and weapons will always be powerful and victorious and will never fluctuate in any situation. Become a mahavir with the awareness of always belonging to the one Father and none other, and you will remain victorious. the imperishable tilak of victory will be sparkling on your forehead. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today's day 20. Have a loving intellect in order to become a victorious jewel. Today's topic, become a mahavir. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Always say, I am Mahavir. Not that I have to become Mahavir, right? I am Mahavir. Because from last Kalpa, Kalpa after Kalpa, I had been Mahavir. I had been victorious. So this awareness of last Kalpa, because we cannot become if I was not Mahavir. And as I said, that until the last moment, not of the life, but everything, there is a situation. We keep hope, we keep patience, and then we start losing it. But that is the time when we know we are losing, then create awareness, create awareness, create awareness. So your own power, your own sanskars of being Mahavir, plus the atmosphere. Like I was sharing with someone, that I feel that those who are helping me, they should keep very happy, healthy. Then only I will get what I need, right? So it's not my own well-being, but it's of everyone. I remember when I was young, for my school teachers, in the morning I used to pray. And I say, oh, they come in good mood. They don't have any problem. They are okay. And now I pray for everyone. Pray or good wishes for either my doctor or all my companions or all those who help me. I always say they have to keep well. This way, creating right awareness. So I think from today, take this homework. Always maintain awareness. Not only you yourself, but also tell others. When you find somebody is disappointed, losing hope, doubtful, I don't know if I will succeed. No. You are a Mahavir soul. You are Mahavir. You are victorious. So help others also to create this awareness. Our all memorials in the path of bhakti are decorated with weapons. Goddesses, 8 arms. They have 4 arms, have, armaments, and 4 arms have weapons. It's so interesting. On one side, weapon is shown like destroying, and armaments are for creating. They are in contrast. Unless we destroy, we cannot create, right? And if we don't create, we cannot destroy. So destruction and creation are both goes together, right? So that is why they are shown. armaments is what should be our words like, what should be our thoughts like. So a lot of symbols are there. Vishnu's four symbol. And then when there are 8 arms, then 4 are weapons. So it's very, very interesting to see the magic of awareness. So we want to see magic all the time, right? So awareness should also be all the time. So the homework for 24 hours for us is always have the awareness that we are Master Almighty. Dadis, when we came, they began service. They came to Delhi or wherever they went. They always said, Almighty Baba. They never said only Baba, my Almighty Baba, my Almighty Baba. I always heard them. So if Baba is Almighty, then I am also Master Almighty. These days I realize that you have to invoke Baba with different qualities, different tasks he performs. Baba is ever pure, but Baba is purifier also. So that you feel that how Baba is helping you, how Baba is purifying you. So the awareness should be, I am the Master Almighty children of Almighty Authority, Father. Is not only Father, but Almighty Authority Father. All the powers are our weapons. And our ornaments. A soul who has all its ornaments and weapons will always be powerful and victorious. First, the power, the strength of the mind reduces by doubts or wasteful thoughts, and so power reduces. And then what happens? Then defeat begins. So powerful and victorious, and will never fluctuate in any situation. Become a mahavir with awareness of always belonging to one Father and none other, and you will remain victorious. The imperishable tilak of victory will be sparkling on your forehead. Because as soon as concern, worry, wasteful thoughts come, the sparkle of the tilak start reducing. Brightness of our face is coming from the soul, right? Light of the soul. It's like when we go in Baba's room, Baba is sitting, Shiv Baba's light and might through him. Just sit with Shiv Baba. Baba is Almighty, I am Master Almighty. And let Baba's light might is shared through us. You will receive, and also others will also receive from you. I think we only have to make little time for ourselves during traffic control or just in between 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just sit and practice, experience and accumulate. So as much we do that, our words will have that strength also. So it's a beautiful life, going very fast, the confluence age, and we have to become complete, right? Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Sister Mohini, Om Shanti, Avyakti Parivar.
Om Shanti.
So I was wondering, what's the difference between weapons and ornaments? So ornaments are shown in Vishnu's hands, and weapons are shown in the hands of the Shaktis. So you were saying the 4 arms, like 2 arms, and then 2 arms, and then the other 4. And I was looking up this Durga. What is shown in the hands of Durga? The weapons that are shown. And it's the sword, the bow and arrow, the lotus, the club, the trishul. And then we know the 4 ornaments shown in the hands of Vishnu, which is the discus, the lotus, the mace, and the Swadershan chakra, the chakra. And so I was just wondering how you see the two. One, as you said, you used this word, I never thought about it, but at the UN they use it a lot. It's called armament. And you were saying, you were actually using armament in a positive sense, that you arm yourself with these weapons. And but in the UN, they have disarmament. They want them to disarm themselves with all these weapons. But you were saying today we need to arm ourselves with our weapons. We need to have them ready. And so using that explanation, how would you see these weapons, us being armed with our weapons, gives us the strength to face any situations, give us the strength of Durga. And when we have the ornaments of Vishnu, that also leads us to a perfection. So how do you see the difference between the two in terms of the strengths that they give us?
No, so ornaments are different than armaments. No,
Right.
what you say armament is RARM,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
here
Right.
it is, yeah. So as much is the purity in thought, words, and actions, right? These are the 4 symbols in the hand of Vishnu, right? And in our lives, as much we keep becoming complete, then we are able to spin Swadershan chakra, or our sound is like conch. And so weapons are more for, like we say, sword of knowledge. And then we say that this what they cover, what they call it, no, warriors, they cover their body with
Shield.
that is drama. And then, so I think that each weapon is from the knowledge, from yoga, from dharana. So that is why they are shown. So there is a lot of difference. No, one is, as I said, purity, becoming, creating. Other is more destroying, through knowledge, cut the bondages. When we were young Brahmins, we used to use that lot. Didi used to tell us, use sword, cut the bondages through the knowledge, right? So I think that is through the 4 subjects, we have both things, We have armaments, and then we also have weapons, I mean, both are completely different, no? If you are decorating yourself, or if you, in other words, it's just like until you become clean, you cannot decorate too, right? So through weapons, we cut our bondages, become very clean and pure. And then we get to be complete, to be pure, 100% with Vishnu's armaments completely.
So do you see perhaps
Yeah, they both are strength in a way, definitely. Arms, the strength of arm is different, and strength of, like even Swadarshan Chakra is shown as armament, but also it is shown to destroy the devils, right? Same is when they blow the conch, very auspicious, but also they make it, it's like when the battle has to begin,
a
they
call
blow,
to war?
yeah, they blow the conch. So it is used in both ways. No, because actually it is fight with Maya, right? So when we are fighting with Maya and our degrees of purity keep increasing and we keep destroying the negativity, even now Baba says no waste, nothing waste. So I think that if we see the use of both, and I'm just feeling them, that yes.
This morning in the Murli, Baba used this term. He was talking a lot about the pilgrimage of remembrance, but he used the term to be in remembrance while in action is an act of courage. So, do you feel that the weapons that we are given through knowledge, when we come onto the field of service, the drama, Baba gives us these weapons. And do you feel then that when we use these weapons in remembrance of Baba, that is the act of courage?
Because if you want to continue, if you want to move forward, if you want to complete your task, you need courage. Because you can just, I cannot do anymore. I am so tired. Or whatever reasons. So courage is very important. And as much courage we keep, Baba helps, but also for that we have to use our weapons here, right? Every minute, okay, it happened, drama, let's move forward. So otherwise you could just get stuck little bit. Not little bit, some people even gave up. There are so many souls. They get tired. They get tired. And I feel that without doing, you get tired. But if you are busy in service and you see how many souls are taking benefit and you feel powerful also same time, and Baba loves you, Baba, like all these beautiful experiences come when you are in action or in service. But we have to use, definitely have courage and keep using the weapons of knowledge.
Sister Mohini, you are seen as a goddess. Many people are seen as angels. But I think when people look at you, they definitely see you as a Shakti. They see you as a goddess. How do you think, not think, share with us the experience of your acts of courage as a Shakti using your weapons?
I think that all the time one needs to have courage for every action. And then the whole thing, inner thought is that whatever we're doing is for our complete stage and Baba's unlimited service, for world service. So that motivation inside, sometimes when they show that Lakshman was fainted, so Laksh is aim and man is mind. So in the mind, when you don't have aim is fainted. So same start happening sometimes to all of us. But yeah, I feel until now, 60 plus years, there had been courage and keep using weapons and keep moving forward. And I want to today, a few times I was just saying that I also want to soul to fly from the body, in the sense of whenever is the right moment. And while doing service, while doing actions, at the right time, soul just leaves, like Brahma Baba did. And so I think that you have to be, I always felt from Baba, from God, being this whole thing that I am like Baba, it's like being child of God. So whether it is self-respect, whether it is my dignity, but also victory, but most important is powers, right? So yeah.
So I'm asking you that because this year I felt there is a driving act of courage on your part because you have been traveling so much to different centers across the US. And like for the past month, you would have visited so many different centers. And so I see that as an act of courage. And I see you using your weapons in order to do that. I see you using a lot of your strengths. I see you arming yourself with your weapons before you say yes to it, but before you leave for that particular place, it's as though you have to arm yourself with all your weapons because it's an act of courage that you're taking to go from New York to Connecticut, or to go from New York to the Fifth Avenue Center for the India Day Parade, or to go to Edison. It's all acts of courage, or go to Peace Village, or go to Toronto. They are all acts of courage. So you must be arming yourself. But having said that, I feel
So
you
one thing I
also.
tell you in between, that more courage is required when uh, I finish whatever body needs treatment, and then I have to leave immediately for medical appointment. And sometimes I say, why I have to go? I mean, doctors are so nice, and some other, when they look at me and they feel so good, they say, today my doctor said, even at the age of 50, 60, people don't do that much as you had been doing it. And he just keep holding hand and say, you just remain like that. We don't want to touch you, ask you to do anything. You just, so to getting in the car is courage for me too. If I don't keep courage, I don't think I will get in the car even. So I think that little adverse situations require courage all the time. Like last week, we didn't have car, so I had to get in the van after a long time. So you have to put your foot on the stool and then in. But I always remember Dadi Janki's words. Every step is step of courage, and that's how I am. Every day by night time, I just say, "Okay, now it's all right." And whatever time we had been sleeping early morning, so fresh at 2:30, quarter to 3, spend 2 hours with Baba, nature, appreciating great, all that, and then start your day, whatever it is like that. So not only me, but I find others who are also with us, it's the courage. And courage definitely needs is a strength, right? Let's do it,
But
Well,
you do
today,
need the weapon. Sorry.
today I was thinking when I first came to Germany, and then I went all over Europe with two brothers. One was Hare Krishna brother, other was, Stephen, our
Yeah.
Surya.
Surya.
Yeah, so 2 months I was traveling with them and staying with them in their apartment in Germany. And so I was thinking that from where that strength comes. It's love for Baba. Plus, I, like recently, I had been thinking, we haven't done anything new. We haven't done anything big. Before, like, we used to come up with something or other. And Baba likes when we do something big and new. Yeah, so every time, step of courage. Right?
So finally, I'm coming now to this awareness that you're telling us to create of being a Mahavir. And Mahavir seems to be a very incognito stage. It is not an upfront stage, but it seems to be something very inside of you. And maybe that was why Hanuman is also called Mahavir. When he opened his chest, you saw the love for Rama. So it's very incognito. When we celebrated your birthday on Thursday, the 15th, you seem to have had that stage of being a Mahavir, because there was an engagement on your part, but there was a lot of detachment also on your part. So it was as if you were observing everything around you. You were observing the celebration. You were doing all of that, but it was as if there was a protection also. There was a detachment. What stage did you create? And I know I'm asking you something maybe because you didn't consciously do it. You just happened to manifest it. But was that a stage of Mahavir that I just described? And were you aware that you were in that stage that we were observing? Because I was speaking to Sheetal when I was in Edison. I had a great time there, and we were speaking as a small group, and we were talking about what we observed, and all of us observed the same thing. And so I think that that is a stage, that is a Mahavir stage, and you manifested that. And I'm wondering how it gets created to engage and be detached at the same time.
Yeah, engaged, but then, some people look forward for gifts, they look forward for praise, they look forward for, oh, now I got gold chain, I got this. I realized that there is so much, Baba's treasures are full, so much, that recently I had been telling them that I have so much disinterest, distaste from, but then whatever I'm doing is for yagya. Whatever bhavna anyone has, I'm not going to use it or take anything, but for yagya, if bhavna helps yagya to, function in a efficient way. So one is fulfillment, which brings detachment. If there is any subtle desire inside, then it will show on your face, right? But if you know that it's all right, whatever anyone's bhavna is, I just enjoy it. Garland, I wear it for a long time. Bhumi keeps saying, should I take off? I said, no, leave it, leave it. It's so beautiful. Let me have it. So I enjoy also because everyone is so happy and celebrating. But internally, of course, I'm very detached, and it's not, as I said, there is even little bit of attraction for anything, nor attraction, nor desires. So I am detached, but also I was happy and enjoying. And I say, okay, let them celebrate, let them have good time, let them have good food, everything.
But it almost felt as though you suddenly went up to the subtle region and
Yeah.
you were celebrating from the subtle region and looking at everything that was happening in the corporeal world. And but there was a separation of sorts.
I'm happy that you all could also feel like this.
Yeah, I mean, well, we felt it. Sheetal Ben did, and a few other sisters. So we were talking about it. And finally, do you think that stage of fulfillment is the stage of being the embodiment of the ornaments, the decoration? And only when there is fulfillment can you have vairag and can you have detachment.
Yeah, I think you concluded well in your words that when I couldn't travel, I used to tell everyone, before Vishnu was standing, now Vishnu is in the pond of milk. So I always reminded, instead of feeling bad that I have to lie down so much, I just say, now I am that Vishnu, Vishnu in the pond of milk, not standing Vishnu. My part of standing Vishnu is over. Now part of that in the pond is what, but now recently Baba had been talking about the serpent and the bed of serpent, and that the head of the serpent, this serpent is supposed to be Lakshman, because when everyone is finishing their part and they entered the ocean, I don't know how many of you know that they never show deity's living body. So they show that they come to play part, and then as soon as the part Rama and Big finish and Raman is killed and everything happened, then first Rama enters the ocean, then Lakshman enters. And so Lakshman went and formed this serpent, and he wanted to serve Rama as he did before. And then Rama in the form of Vishnu. Very, very interesting. So again, Lakshman is what aim of our mind is. And yeah, I mean, I feel good, but I still feel I have to do a few things more, which are very subtle. They could emerge, but definitely I feel good about myself.
So thank you very much, Sister Mohini. That was beautiful to share your own personal efforts in relation to tomorrow's homework. Makes it easy for us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for wording it properly. Yeah. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Shanti, thank you so much. That was a wonderful, beautiful conversation. I'm sure everyone took a lot of benefit. So tomorrow is Wednesday, but before I go through the schedule, I want to remind everyone that Sunday, coming up Sunday is 25th of August, which is very special day. It's the day of Dadi Prakash Maniji. So we will be having Bhog offering for Dadiji on 25th of August, Sunday morning. So we will do in Avyakti Parivar as well in the Sunday morning, where Mohini Didi will be offering Bhog in Harmony House and Avyakti Parivar will be part of it. So all centers who would like to join after a Murli class can also join together for special Bhog offering for Dadi Prakash Maniji. And then Monday is Janmashtami, which is the day of Shri Krishna. So we will be celebrating Janmashtami in the evening, Monday evening with Avyakti Parivar. So please note down these 2 days. One is morning Bhog for Dadi Prakash Maniji, and Monday is evening Bhog and also celebration for Janmashtami. Thank you. And tomorrow is Wednesday, so we'll be continuing with our schedule 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Special Amrit Vela conducted by Latin America. Evening 5 to 5:15 p.m. Avyakti Charamali class 6 o'clock Bhakti will start, followed by Hindi series, English series, and Avyakti journey. Now let's remember Baba and take Drishti from Didi.
सांसों की माला में जिसकी यादें हैं पिरोई, सांसों की माला में जिसकी यादें हैं पिरोई, मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई। एक उसी से नाता है। एक उसी से दिल का रिश्ता, एक उसी से नाता है। इन नैनों को सिवा शिव के और नजर न आता है। इन नैनों को सिवा शिव के और नजर न आता है। मात पिता शिक्षक सदगुरु, मात पिता शिक्षक सदगुरु, बंधु सखा सब वो ही। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई। जब से उसको जाना है, ऐसा मिला खजाना है। जब से उसको जाना है, ऐसा मिला खजाना है। पाकर अपना मीत सुहाना, मन को मिला ठिकाना है। पाकर अपना मीत सुहाना, मन को मिला ठिकाना है। उसी को पाने की खातिर थी, उसी को पाने की खातिर थी, युगों से अखियां रोई। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई। संग उसी के खेलों खाऊं, साथ मेरा सिर जाऊं। संग उसी के खेलों खाऊं, साथ मेरा सिर जाऊं। उसकी याद में, उसके प्यार में, सारे सुख अब मैं पाऊं। उसकी याद में, उसके प्यार में, सारे सुख अब मैं पाऊं। स्नेह सिंधु की मैं लहरों में, स्नेह सिंधु की मैं लहरों में, रहती कोई कोई। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई। बाबा ही संसार मेरा, दुनिया मेरी वो ही। बाबा ही संसार मेरा, दुनिया मेरी वो ही। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.